Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Asia and welcome back to the Asia Effect.
And today, guys, I just wanted to talk to you about middle school, I guess. Because as you guys know, I am a junior in high school, and that's crazy coming out of my mouth. Like, do you ever just, like, think to yourself how fast time is flying? Like, I'm about to be an adult in like less than 2 years, and that's scary. But anyways, before we get started, I would just like to say, can we check out that merch? And it's selling like a god church. You guys already know I love the heck out of John Hill. Go check him out if you haven't. I love him with all my heart and soul. That new Progress Daily merch, yeah, yeet. Anyways, that's not what this is about. But yeah, back to middle school. Middle school was a time for everybody. Yeah, it was just a time for everyone. I can't really say that I know anybody who was just like, yes, middle school was the bomb. I had my entire life figured out. It was just great. Because for most people, middle school is just awkward. Because, you know, it's just an awkward time of life. You know, your body's going through stuff, you know, and all that jazz. And for me, I can say that at the time, I thought that everything was great. It was just one of those things where it was like, you know, middle school isn't even all that bad. I don't know what my stupid 5th grade teachers were talking about. I'm owning this stuff. But looking back, I was like, yikes. Because, well, when it comes to me, at least, I have a very, very bad memory. And people say this all the time, but when I say that I don't remember anything, I don't remember anything. Which is kind of bad because, like, it's hard to have, like, memories and stories to talk about when I don't really know any. So when I first thought of the idea to make this video, I was like, okay, so what do I know about myself from middle school? Nothing. So I asked a couple of my friends or like friends at the time in middle school, and I was just like, what was I like? Because I don't remember. And for the most part, I got that I was a little bit of an asshole. And yeah, mainly that. And it was just like, I would always just be super like sarcastic and overly joking, and I would just always try to make people laugh, which that's the part that I can remember. I know that I didn't care about like getting myself in trouble to make somebody laugh, because, you know, that's my jazz. I love making people laugh, man. But I didn't know that I was an asshole. That's not something I was quite aware of. So year by year, let's say 6th grade, right? 6th grade was just kind of a time for me, you know, because I had just moved into like the area, which was, you know, primarily white area. I wasn't really sure how, you know, white people are, and it was just a transition. I kind of just hated everything for no reason, and like, actually thinking about it now, it's just like I just hated everything for no reason. And I guess in 6th grade, yeah, 6th grade was probably the time where I was just a dick to everybody for no reason. I know that my style in 6th grade was it was just bad. It was bad. And it's like I still wore Justice. Like, Justice was my jam in 6th grade, and you could not tell me otherwise. But obviously that did not get me very many social points, because you're supposed to be out of Justice about time you hit middle school, and I was not aware of that train. Second thing, you know, like just like those like stylish like track suits, I guess. Stylish, very loosely. Yeah, so it's like the jacket and then like the matching jogging pants, you know, it's all one color. Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that I only wore that stuff because of my mom, and I don't the whole thing just has a big question mark. Just why. I am like 12-year-old, not 27. Why am I wearing a tracksuit? And but style aside, let's see what else I can remember. Friends wise, yeah, friends. I did not have very many friends, okay? Which I could probably say that from every year of school ever until now. But I did not have very many friends, but that is where I met my best friend right now. And you know, I did have, I guess, 2 best friends at the time, but that has since not worked out very well, to say the least. And that's pretty much it with 6th grade. Not much happened. I guess the only other thing that I can say is I was a bad kid. I was a bad kid. All through elementary school to 6th grade, I was just a bad kid. I was loud, I was obnoxious, I was just one of those kids, you know? And 6th grade was finally the year where I stopped, but you know, I was always getting kicked out of class and got in trouble. Think I got a detention once, you know, whatever. But moving on, 7th grade. Ooh boy, here's where the interesting stuff happens now. Okay, 7th grade. 7th grade is the year where I was like, I think I'm gay, bro. And it all started from there. I was like, I just think that I'm gay, bro. So I just went off, I looked at my sources, I tried to confirm. I was like, check. I was like, oh my gosh, I am a homosexual. And do I think that I handled the situation very well? Probably not, I guess. It's one of those things where, especially being in like 7th grade, you know, and like kids weren't as evolved back then as they are today. Like, they're not just gonna be like, oh my god, a lesbian, you know, type stuff. It was more just like me just kind of being like, yeah, I like females. 7th grade was also a year of a lot of style changes. I started to, you know, develop my own thing, which, you know, I'm gonna say that it was tacky. It was definitely a little bit tacky, but I was having fun with what I was wearing, and you know, that's all that really matters, I guess, in the end, because it wasn't bad. If it was bad, then I would straight up tell you guys I look like a hot mess every day. But it was just, you know, kind of just like slightly tacky things, like wearing like 2 different color Converse on different feet and stuff like that. And that was cool. Friends wise, I pretty much had the same friends, I believe. I probably gained like a group of friends that I sat with at lunch and stuff like that on a regular basis. But yeah, that's about it for that. 8th grade. Oh, here's where the storm started. Well, to my knowledge, 8th grade started out fine, I believe. You know, I don't really remember anything that's like mention worthy in 8th grade until, you know, like September hit, and you know, all the stuff with my mom happened. And then I kind of went from that one, you know, weird ass lesbian girl to someone who people actually paid attention to for once, which was weird. It was definitely weird. All of my core teachers came to the funeral and stuff, and it was just weird, you know. I don't like special treatment, you know, and all the teachers for the next, basically for the end of the years, like they were just so overly nice to me, and it was like, yes, I appreciate it, but I guess I just don't want to I just don't want to be treated different, you know. Like it was just weird. And yeah, that's all I gotta say about that. Friends wise, I gained a couple of friends. I say that 8th grade was the year where I probably had the most like legitimate friends that I hung out with on a regular basis, you know, both in school and out. Style, I was less of a hot mess. I was just, you know, wearing normal stuff, you know, like t-shirts, jeans, jogging pants. It was just standard. Like 8th grade me was just standard, which, you know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with being standard, I'll tell you that. Yeah, and aside from that, middle school was just a bunch of like me playing Xbox for way longer than I should on a daily basis. You know, I didn't have any homework. Softball was a pretty big part of my life during that time as well, because, you know, I love softball. It's fun and whatnot. I had a couple of girlfriends in middle school, 2, I guess, that actually counted, you know, so that's cool. I figured out my identity. Looks like I'm not confused after all. And yeah, that about sums up middle school. I don't remember much of anything else. People do tell me things that I have done in middle school, like bad things, and I was like, that's like wild, because I straight up forgot about all of that. So basically, if you're like a person who hasn't talked to me like since middle school, and you just kind of for whatever reason watch my videos, or just anybody, it's just like, if I've ever done anything like wrong to you or wrong by you, you know, like, I'm sorry. I am like actually legitimately sorry, because when people like come to me and they're like, hey, you did this to me in like 7th grade, I'm like, did I really? Oh my god, what the heck? And then I'm just like, you know, like a genuine apology, because I am sorry for everything that I've done or whatever. But yeah, I promise you that I'm somewhat close to a genuine nice person, and I don't like having a bunch of random discord with people. I don't like drama. That's another thing. Drama was something I was just never a part of. I hate drama. I still do. I stay very far away from it, because that's just not my thing. And yeah, that's about it. This video has gone on for way too long so far. If you like videos with just me talking like this, then let me know. If you actually want content, then I understand. But that sums up middle school. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you can give it a like if your heart ever so desires. And you can subscribe if you want. But until then, I will see you guys next Wednesday with another video. Goodbye.